I'm here, y'all. I'm at home.
I hate being an adult.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. So, where to start? We came back from Texas December 1st on the road and everything. Love Texas. Oh my gosh. We just had an amazing time with family out there. To come home to Chicago to bullshit.
Yeah.
What's up, the Bravo Familia? We're back with another banger. And before we get into this video, make sure you guys subscribe, share, like, and comment. And hit that notification bell so every time we upload a banger, you'll be notified, honey, because you are special. It's not even like, y'all.
That's why you sound like that?
My hair, listen, I'm just in the ponytail, okay?
I see. You just got to slick back and just poof back to the back.
So as you guys can see, tell by the title what this video is about.
I'm here, y'all. I'm at home.
I hate being an adult.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. So where to start? For one, today is December 4th. We came back from Texas December 1st on the road and everything. Love Texas. Oh my gosh. It was like amazing. I will be uploading those videos after this video, okay? But Texas was beautiful. Texas is really beautiful, clean. We just had an amazing time with family out there. To come home to Chicago to bullshit.
Yeah.
So,
that's exactly what it was. Bullshit. So, y'all, I'm at home.
And it is 1:08
and it's
on a Wednesday.
And it's a Wednesday. But I was scheduled to come back to work yesterday. They wanted me to come to the office for some inventory stuff, and come to find out that was bullshit. And they felt like I got wrongfully terminated. Not even terminated. Well, yeah, you can say that. But I got let go.
Tuesday when they let him drive an hour and a half to tell them that we gotta let you go.
Hour and 47 minutes.
You not eating on camera? But you not eating on camera?
Especially that. Babe, you gotta bite this.
I'm not.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
What you gonna eat them?
Yeah, because I'm full. I don't even want them.
But eat them because they're gonna get nasty.
I know.
But yeah, so I drove, and so what I do, I'm self-employed. I work for myself. I pick up different contracts for like different vendors, which is like AT&T, Verizon, Frontier Communications, like these big old companies, CenturyLink. You guys are probably familiar with those, and you guys in your area, Brightspeed, Lumen, Spectrum, Optimum, you name it. I do actually pick up different projects for them, but those big companies always have like a middle guy, like a middleman. And the middleman is what gives me the contract.
I'm trying to get my Sorry, babe. I'm trying to get my charger because, oh, there it is. My phone. My camera's about to die.
They the ones that give me the contract. And this particular company, trying to see if I should have named them. I'm not going to name them, actually, only because we're going to take this further. Further than they think it's just peaches and cream, all sweet.
Right.
Thinking I'm not going to do nothing, but they, I work for them. They're the one that provide me the contract, and, you know, so I'm pretty much like, they're the middleman, and I'm the one that just do the work for them. So my contract ends in February. It gets renewed every year. And last year, I know because I have done so much good work for the company, for the main company, the major company, they wanted to extend my contract another year, which they did. But the middleman company actually kind of decided they wanted to part ways with me.
That was last year.
That was, well, no, they actually wanted to part ways with me, and I was not even aware. They didn't even make it seem like that's what they wanted to do too, because they always wanted to keep me. So obviously they wanted to part ways with me, but the major company was like, no, we're only rolling with Oscar if you know, it is what it is. We're just rolling with him, and that's what they did. I was the only guy in that area for a very long time. And so they just recently started adding more guys. So the middleman who I work for actually brought in 3 new guys. But one by one, they were just leaving within a month. And they usually, that's not a good look. When they leave within a month, one by one, within a month, they all left. They tried to bring in one more person. He signed up for everything. That one person is a really good friend of mine. He ended up at the last minute saying, you know what, it's not the right time. I can't do it. So that's 4 people that was trying to come on board to help out in my area. And what I'm getting is from just the conversations that I've had with those techs is that they always include me in their conversation for some reason. It's like they felt like I was pushing those guys out the way so I could keep that area, which is, I don't give a damn, because I built a really good relationship, set my footprint there, and nobody was going to touch my job there. So I didn't care who would have came in.
Mind you, the customers.
Yeah.
He works in Wisconsin, so you know that's okay. All threw up in that Green Bay. The Packers, okay? I said it.
Huh?
The Packers. I did. But when I tell y'all, those customers out there loves my husband. Like, it's times where he will call me, be like, babe, why I just had a customer and they like, oh, you're Oscar? Yes, I'm glad that I got you. Or, oh, you Oscar, you did my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, my sister house, my mom house, and I'm so glad that you're here. Like, this is how much they love my husband, okay? Like, females trying to tell me, oh, come on in and make yourself comfortable. Girl, I need you to pump your brakes. Sit down. He has a couch at home to sit down at, okay? What you talking about, okay? So, but with that being said, I'm just saying that's how much they loves my husband, okay? Like, it may not start off that way because they see, you know, a Mexican coming to their house thinking, and they judge my husband at first sight, and then when he leaves, oh, they love him. Yeah. You can't judge a book by its cover, honey.
I ain't gonna lie. You know, you have your, especially like the older woman.
I can't remember that.
Like especially like the older women, they be feeling uncomfortable. And I get it. They got somebody, a male guy in their house, stuff like that. And but you know, part of my job too, and I don't know if anybody else does this, but part of my job is to also kind of make them feel comfortable, whether they're just a female or a male. Because at the end of the day, I'm in their house. I'm in you guys' home, and I want to be safe in there because you guys have access to anything in that house. So it's part of me. It's me also being safe. And if I be safe, I know they're safe. But I be trying to, they be uncomfortable. But it turns out by the time I get done with the job, they be like, "Man, thank you for coming. I really appreciate you coming out." They just be so thankful and appreciative and stuff like that. So that being said, I do work with so many different people, uh, see so many different personalities and stuff like that, and I kind of able to kind of adjust to anybody's like, how they feeling or who they are and stuff like that. I kind of try to just try to not fit in, but kind of trying to like understand everybody or like how they live and stuff like that. Cause you got some clean homes and you got some nasty ass homes. And some people be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't want you to come in." I'm not even there to judge you on how you live. It do be like, whoa. I tell my wife the stories. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm still there to try to make you feel comfortable
And
at the
to do
end of the
his
day.
job.
And like I said, people like, a lot of people because of that and because of who I am, they really appreciate that about me and stuff like that. Because I'm not there to judge anybody. It may be nasty and stuff like that, but I'm not there for that, to judge you. I'm there to do my job and get paid. Get paid. You can't even sing, huh?
Right.
So, I came into work, back to work Tuesday. They Monday when I was resting that day, coming back from home from vacation for traveling. I get a text message saying, "Hey, can you come to the office, do some inventory?" They trying to do like a quarter end inventory, and I was like, "Cool." I know it was December, so I was like, "I'll meet you guys in the morning." So I went the next day. I got there kind of late, and the manager was like, "Hey, you still coming to the office?" And it was just a little strange when he reached out to me again, when they know I'm gonna show up.
Now this is the manager for the
major company.
Right.
That's like I said, these are companies like AT&T, Frontier, Verizon, TDS. These are big companies like that, and the regional manager, he's over a few areas in there, but he was the one that texted me and said, "Are you still coming to the office?" So I finally showed up at the office, and when I showed up, the middleman, the owner of the middleman company, I kind of noticed. I seen his truck, and I was like, "I wonder if that's his truck. I wonder if his first name."
Nah, we ain't doing all of that. We not doing that either. Just the middleman, who you work for.
The owner, yeah. He was. I thought I had seen his truck, so I was like, "Why? What is he doing here?" But I just went inside the house, and that was like he was on the other side of the truck.
So it was a house?
I mean, the other side. I mean, I went to inside the warehouse. The warehouse. It's a big ass warehouse. So I went inside the warehouse, and the regional manager and the warehouse manager was talking, and I was like, "What's going on, guys?" and stuff like that. There was like, "Yeah, it was just trying to start my morning. Just coming back." And all of a sudden, on that warehouse door, we got a Ring doorbell, because can't nobody get in unless you have an access card to it. And the ring rang, and it was the owner of the middle company. Like I said, I was like, I know I seen him. I seen his truck, so that was him. And I told him, like, "Dude, what's going on, man?" I was like, "You here?" I was like, "You here this morning?" I was like, "I've been trying to reach you." I was like, "I've been trying to reach you."
Oh, you didn't even tell him before this, when we was on vacation, what happened.
Yeah, so, hold on. So I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah." Didn't even say good morning or anything. He was like, "Yeah, we're going to have to let you go." That's how he responded back to what I just said. He said, "Yeah, we're going to have to let you go." And I was like, "Wait, what? You're going to have to do what?" He said, "We're going to have to let you go. So go ahead and pack your stuff." I was like, "Are you serious, dude? You guys could have told me this yesterday. Because I would have made sure. I still got equipment in my garage for them. Like, that's theirs. And I can't use that equipment. I can't use that equipment because I'm not trying to get into no legal issues or anything like that with them. That's going to actually affect me and my family. So it's just still sitting there. So whenever they want to come pick it up, they can come pick it up because I'm not driving back over there. Because that shit's an hour and 47 minutes. Hour and 47 minutes. But yeah, so he was like, we got to let you go. Went to my truck. I immediately called my wife, had her in my ear, my AirPod, and after me unloading the truck, unloading what I have in my truck currently, I was talking to her, telling her everything, and the regional manager came to me and was like, Oscar, is this the only thing you have? I really appreciate you, all your work, all your dedication to us. And I was like, it doesn't feel like that. I feel like, something must have happened, because how it just ended is crazy. I just was still trying to observe and try to take in, what just happened, because, man, from day one, I've been loyal to these folks. Like, since day one, I've been loyal. Been driving more than 250 miles a day. More than 250 miles a day. And they don't see that as some type of dedication to the company or anything like that. But like I said, it was, so he was like, so I told him that, and the middleman, which gives me the contract, was like, yeah, it's all business, just pack your stuff up and turn it in. I was like, man, well, you know what, man, I got a problem with you, because I've been trying to get in contact with you, and you could have told me. I thought we had built some type of relationship that we able to communicate with each other, and without any problems or anything like that. Because I'm not finna give you problems if something like this happens. But it just caught me off guard, because of what I put into the company, how much money I made them. Because if I'm making over 6 figures, I know they're making more than that. So it was a bittersweet moment, because not even a bittersweet moment, it's just a fucked up moment. I should say. Damn, I can't even say that.
Right. It's an effed up moment.
It's an effed up moment, because I was just in the completely lost as to what happened, what went left, and he didn't have an answer for me.
Mind you, before vacation, they had, before, when we went on vacation, we went out to Texas for Thanksgiving. Let's go back a little bit. And the main company, now I'm going to do quotation marks, but the main company where the middleman has a contract with them, they do stuff every, seasons, I guess. So they did one for
holiday dinner.
Yeah. So they were doing a holiday dinner, right? They were supposed to be going to meet up with them, but
I got invited to come with them for the holiday dinner, but because I'm a contractor, they'll keep us throughout the whole day still working, rather they're in-house guys coming in just for half a day, work for half a day, and they'll come to the office afterwards. So they invited me, but I was not able to go because I had a full route. I had a full load, and I definitely was not about to I'll take this away so I can come over here. I wasn't. So they invited me to it, but I couldn't go, and because I didn't make it, the regional manager and the manager, mainly the regional manager, had hit me up and was like, man, Oscar, we do really want to show your appreciation, to the company and stuff like that. We want to take you out to eat. We'll take you out to eat on us, just to show you how much we really appreciate you and all your work you have done for us. And I was like, cool. We were supposed to do it before the holidays, but with my jobs, all the work I had, I was like, I can't do it this day. So it got pushed until the following day. After the holidays. It got pushed after the holidays. So when they said come to the office, I really thought that's what we was gonna do. I thought we was gonna go and get something to eat in the morning, getting that out the way, so I don't have to worry about about doing it later, since I'm coming up to the office. Well, that was definitely not the case, because like I said, like I explained to you guys, the manager, the owner of that company met me up there, and he a black guy, and and he always and the other guys are, they're white, the from the main company. So it was like no, like I felt like it was nothing like no bullshit. They got something against me or anything like that. It was none like that. We definitely a minority group, and they consider his company, the middle guy, a minority contract because they supposed to. This company I work with, the major company, has to have some type of minority group in there as well working. I didn't even know that. So, but yeah, I was under that group. So when I was telling him like, man, I thought we had a better relationship than this. I've been working for you for the past 4 years in different parts of Wisconsin and stuff like that. I'm moving a bit. What kind?
Yes.
Okay.
You shaking it? Do you see that? Did you see that? Exactly.
Not really that bad.
But you still shaking it.
It's not that bad.
It's still shaking it.
It is still shaking.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, I know. You already cut me off, but go ahead.
I ain't cut you off.
You did. Go ahead.
How I cut you off?
Because I was telling the story about them taking you out, and you just cut me off.
Well, I told you, they couldn't take
It's
me
your
out.
story, though. You go ahead. I'm listening.
Really, babe? You feel this type of way?
I'm surely not.
Yes, you are.
Go ahead.
But anyways. But yeah, like I said, that happened Tuesday. And as I was leaving, like I said, I was trying to just have these little words with this guy, with the owner and stuff like that. And this dude was like, I was like, man, but he was like, well, you don't work for. He was like, you don't work for me. You work for the company.
He said his name.
He said his name.
So I'm gonna just say me. You don't work for De'Ara. You work for the company. And it's like,
I was like, wait, but you the owner of the company. I was like, you the owner of the company, so I'm trying to have a conversation with you. He was like, this is God's company. This is God's company. And he's damn right about that. But I know you're the owner of this company.
And God has nothing to do with this right now. If you don't bring God and employment together, like.
So he said that this is God's company. And if you have a problem, then you take it up with God.
Insane.
He said this around the regional manager, the main guy that actually gives him the work. Because he necessarily don't have to give him the work. And because he kind of said that, I felt like he rubbed him the wrong way. He rubbed him the wrong way.
Which is his boss.
It's not even his boss.
But it's who he's getting his
He's getting his contract with, his business.
Yeah.
That's his business. So I felt like he kind of messed that up for himself. Because as I was leaving, I was like, my wife told me to just stop saying. After that, my wife was like, don't say nothing else to him. Because I was heated. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to go in. But I'm glad I didn't. Because, the regional manager would have seen it. All this would have happened. They would have been like, you know what? We don't want those problems. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad I didn't. And it tells that, it really tells that, they are still willing to do business with me. You could tell. Well, they are, because he told me what I could do. I left my way back home, and I get a call from the regional manager. Got a site manager over that warehouse. He has the site manager called me saying, man, look, Oscar, I heard what happened. I'm so sorry this happened to you. You're my best guy. He even offered me a job inside as an in-house guy, working directly for the company. He even offered me a job, and when it does become available, he wants me to see if I do want to take it or not. So I'm just like really a phone call away once they try to get some more people, but I'm not. That's not really what I'm trying to do. But he was like, I don't know what happened, boy, I'm gonna finish this part. But you got my number. You can use me as a reference anytime you want. I will answer I'll answer the calls, and we got you. But I'm gonna find out what happened for you, because we don't know exactly what happened. I just found out about it, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna let you know. And I was like, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for letting me know, and thank you for allowing me to be here with you guys and giving me this opportunity and stuff like that. I get home, and maybe within, I'm talking to my other buddies was gonna jump on board with the middle guys. I'm talking to my buddies because they were coming. They were gonna jump on board and work for them because they know I'm in there. I've been in there for the longest, and they want a more secure job like that. And after what happened, ain't no way they messing with them. Ain't no way that they definitely burnt their bridges with those guys, and those guys are very reliable. They're good workers and stuff like that, and it sucks for. I mean, it don't suck because how you treat people is how you're gonna get treated back at the end of the day. And don't try to use God's name in vain, and you're not even being godly.
Exactly.
So
he didn't want to talk to Bae.
He didn't want to talk to me.
I'm in his ear, and he's like literally like, it's just business. It's just business. Like, what are you talking about?
But I'm their guy that was making them the most money. So I don't know what happened. Like I said, I don't know the main reason what happened. I just feel like they think that I was trying to push those other guys away. Because they kept changing their mind. 3 guys left back to back to back within a month, which is crazy.
But then the one that stayed longer, tell him about that conversation.
The guy that stayed the longest, the whole month, he was the very first guy that stayed. I mean, he was the very first guy that started. The guy that started after him left right away. With one guy left the next day, the other guy left within 2 weeks. He got let go because he was just not performing. And it wasn't fitting in with how busy the work is. But the third guy that ended up this thing for a month, you know, when he called and they travel guys. They're like myself. They travel. I was able to find something that's close to home. Not close because it's still an hour and 40 minutes away. But, you know, they from California, from Florida, and they like to travel. And those guys travel in packs. So they like to travel together, work together, and stuff like that. So he knows that his other 2 guys are gone, his other 2 buddies are gone. He's gonna eventually go too. Eventually, he finally told him like, "Look, I can't give you a 2-week notice, but I'm about to leave in a week. Saturday is my last day," and that's what he did when he communicated back to the middle people. So when he told him that, they brought me up in the conversation again, saying, "Did you have a talk with Oscar? Did he tell you anything?" This is what the contractor is telling me. Because at the end of the day, us contractors, we're gonna look out for each other. We're gonna look out for each other. Whether it's make sure we get paid the same, get treated the same, make sure we get enough jobs. They know I was doing more jobs than they were because I'm a lot quicker than they are, and I get shit done. Like, they'll do maybe 3 jobs. I do probably about 5 jobs, 5, 6 jobs. So I was a lot, quicker, more productive than they were. And on a consistent basis, it was like that. But that one guy left, and they were just asking him all these questions about me, like, what do I got to do with that? What do I got to do with that? Absolutely nothing. So what I did was,
nope. So then he called you.
No, he called me and told me that.
Yeah, he said that this is what he told the wife.
Yeah, he told the wife was like,
missing stuff.
Yeah, see.
But you want to cut me off though?
Shut up.
No.
So while they were having that conversation, he told him like, "Look, one thing we're not finna do." 2 of the guys told him that. One thing we're not finna do is talk about Oscar, because Oscar has been nothing but help over here for us. If we call him for anything, and I don't have to help him. I didn't even get paid for helping them, and I wish they said I was, but I didn't even get paid for helping them. And I used to go out there and help them, and it may take me 20, 30 minutes off my time a day, and my time is valuable because that's how I get paid for my time. I don't get paid by the hour, so I got to make sure I continue to do all these jobs the most I could possibly do throughout the day. I get paid by the job, so if I'm helping somebody else, that's not going to benefit me at all. Mm-hmm. But type of person I am, I'm not finna try to just leave them out there and just they stuck. I went out there and gave them a hand, especially if we're in the same area. And I used to do that. And he was like, "We're not going to talk about Oscar." He did what he's supposed to do. I'm not sure if he was like more like a manager over here, a supervisor, but he did everything he was supposed to do. And you guys should be grateful to have a person like Oscar in that area for you guys. And there was like, oh yeah, Oscar's great, Oscar's that, Oscar's this. When he came back and told me about that, saying, hey, look, your name got brought up. I'm not sure why, but I told him straight up, we're not even finna have this conversation. If you are gonna have this conversation, call Oscar and we gonna have this conversation. So he was like, but we're not gonna have this conversation. So I'm like, damn, but why my name got brought up though? I'm like, why'd they even talk about me? I'm not the one leaving. So that's that. I called the owner and spoke to the wife because she's part of the ownership too, and she was like, oh, it was nothing like that. Well, probably you got misunderstood the conversation or whatever, but you know, Oscar, we really appreciate your work and stuff like that, and anything that we could do to make it better, and whatever. They were just trying to talk all sweet and shit, which was all bullshit. I was like, okay, whatever. And where was I getting at?
So that's how this, you were saying how you think this is what they didn't like, because he was building a relationship with the outside company.
Yeah, with the major company. I was building a really good relationship with them.
They loved him. Yeah. You know, he got feedbacks. He got emails back. You know, he gotten so much feedback from this company and just, you know, the customers.
Yeah, because when he said we gotta let you go, we gotta let you go. He said I was like, why? And the only explanation he said was for misconduct.
Misconduct.
You said misconduct?
Mind you, the wife, before we went on vacation, when she was talking to Oscar, she found out that the owner and the manager was going to take him out to eat, and she said, "Oh, really? They must really like you." And it's just like falling in line. Like, first of all, as a company, and you're getting work from another company, you should want your employees to build that relationship with them so that they will be like, okay, yes, I can trust them to bring in guys because their guys are going to do their work and they're going to do this. You're not liking the relationship.
Yeah, I think they felt intimidated. Now, to this point today, I feel like I intimidated them. Then, as they should feel intimidated.
The guy that knows you that was supposed to been signing up, he kind of like dropped. See, you can't even say that he dropped the ball, because he talked to the owner and them, and he said, "Oh, you know, blah blah blah, woo woo." After he got off the phone with him, this is what because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that after he got off the phone with them, because they called him and said, "Hey, I got a job offer for you," blah blah woo woo. This guy knows that Oscar is working out here with this company. I feel like he called them. And called Babe and was like, hey, you know, how's this company? As he should, you know, because that's what Babe would do. Like, hey, you heard about this company? How was it pay? Are they loyal? Woo, 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 woo. Well, when Oscar talked to the middleman wife again, she asked him, well, did you talk to such and such? Now, when she asked the guy said, no, me and Oscar are very cool, but I haven't talked to him in a while.
No, the owner's
right, the middleman wife, that's what I'm saying, who you work for, asked him, did you talk to you? And he said no. Well, when she talked to Oscar, which was a couple of seconds ago when they got off the phone.
It was like that same day.
Yes. He said, oh yeah, I just talked to him today. So I don't know if they like, well,
I'm the one that was being honest. That's me being honest. Yeah, I spoke to him today. If my buddy told him he haven't spoke to me in 6 months, what that ain't do with me lying? Exactly. I'm the one that's telling you the truth.
Exactly.
So yeah, I spoke to him. Me and him cool as hell. Hey, by the way, he would be a good fit for you guys, because I told you guys from the beginning, the 3 guys that came in, it ain't gonna work out.
He's telling me all
that. They want me to tell you. I gotta tell you, to be honest, it's not gonna work out with them. They about to bounce, and that's exactly what they did. So when they mentioned it, my buddy's name, I was like, he's a good fit. He's staying. He will stay. We work well together too. So, you know, that would be a good fit. But I'm not sure, because he lied, and then I don't know. Like, I don't know.
He didn't want to come, but that has nothing to do with
that. Has nothing to do with me. I don't know if they feel intimidated that, you know, I'm gonna build a better relationship than they are with the main guys, which it was leading up to that. As simple as that was leading up to that. Because eventually, that's how your stuff gets. That's how they end up getting, like, well, you know what? This is how you get a contract. This is how it starts. That's how this owner got his contract. He was a tech. They liked his work, and they offer him something. Same thing with me. My moment was just coming. This dude was just trying to. He was hating. He was hating.
And you ain't popping if you ain't got no haters.
And I was his best guy. And damn.
I believe that. That's why I said let's not go live.
and the wife. You know,
she knows,
babe. She knows. Like, when we get on the phone, she always asking about my family and all that. She told me before, you know, you're the guy that makes the most money out of our company and stuff like that. So I know I was keeping their company going. Like I said, I was making good money. I was making over 6 figures, and I know they're making more money. So it's like, what is you guys hated? But they were scared. They must have heard something or must have felt something.
Because they both came to see the
regional manager.
Yes.
So they came and saw him, like, he
didn't it say Friday?
No, Monday. So I got let go yesterday, which was Tuesday on my way. I mean, on my return day back to work. I got home. Like I said, the site manager had called me saying if I was okay and stuff like that. He really appreciated it, and if there's an in-house position available, this mine whenever I want it. Then the regional manager that was there when they let me go, he called me too. Mind you, when contractors work for these big companies and they got that middleman in place, they don't communicate. The contractors and the regional managers, they don't communicate unless it's in a meeting. They don't, talking to everybody, not individually, but they don't communicate with us for nothing. They shouldn't. That's I guess probably one of their policies that they shouldn't. They should go directly to the owner. The owner come to us with any problems. It was never like that since almost day one. Well, not since day one,
but it started to build that relationship.
Yeah, maybe after the first good month or two. Then they just forget the middle guy.
That's what it was.
They went directly to me for everything. Like, literally everything. They bypassed the middle guy.
Yep, that's what
they bypassed the middle guy and was doing really more of a business with me. Like, hey, Oscar, pick up this. No. If I need to pick up a job, they supposed to call me and say, hey, I'm going to give you this. They weren't doing none of that. So they were going directly to me. Hey, Oscar, come for the meeting. Why he didn't tell me? That's how it's supposed to be. So after they let somebody go, it's for them. They just keep going. They just wash their hands, and that's it. They just keep it going. No, this is how you know what I said in there. You know, and what kind of worker I was and stuff like that. What kind of relationship we built, and I was building with them because not only is the site manager called me the first time, but the regional manager that let me go, that had no business talking to me afterwards, called me maybe 2 hours later. No, an hour later after I made it home and was like, hey, Oscar, I am so sorry this happened to you. This is what happened. And he pretty much told me this is not between the site manager or me. They have nothing to do with the main company.
Right.
The main company. It has nothing to do with us. You guys, you are always welcome to come in. But as I got to go in through a middle company. I do. Unless I can be that middle company, y'all, which that is my goal. If I want to keep doing this, if I can be that middle company,
God's willing,
it's over with. It's over with. And like I said, I was building that with them. I was definitely building that with them. And he was like, look, you could go to this other company for now and you come back to my area. So they already telling me I could come back to work for them. So that means I didn't burn my bridges through them. Which is a good thing.
Absolutely.
A good thing, because you don't want to build your, you don't want to burn your bridges with the main vendors. Like, you cannot do that whatsoever.
Because
maybe the middle people.
Word flies.
Yeah.
Like.
Maybe the middle guys, and they just jump from corp to corp. Because that's what they call them, corporations, corp to corp. And maybe I jump to another corp, but, you know, is
main person.
The main guy, like I said, the main guy, I don't want to burn them. And I didn't, because they called me and was like, man, look, you're always welcome to come back. I know reached out to you, and if there is a in-house position available, you be our first guy to talk to call if you want it. He said it's a third of what you're making, and it really is a third of what I make. Not even a third, maybe what I make, because I make more money as a contractor. But you know, just to know
that you didn't
that I didn't burn those bridges kind of gave me a little relief, because I know what I gave them every day. What you put in. And what I put in every day. And that was my 100% on every single job. They can't go back to not one. They can't even go to the customer and ask them, what have you done? They can't, even if they do, they can't go to not one job. Not one job. I maybe did, like I said, I probably did since I've been there. Oh, man. I probably did. Man, I probably did about, in 1 year, probably did about 500 homes.
That's crazy. That's
a lot. That's like crazy.
Mind you, they also tried to say that he caused a damage claim, and that is the reason why.
Look at that. Gave me all these information. So as we speaking right now, recording this video, the main guy, the regional manager, is from the main vendor, is actually texting me with information for me to get on board with the other corporation, so I could come back to his area, because I'm telling you, they hated to lose me in that area, and they know what I do in that area. Like, there's no way, and I would say that about myself, there's nobody that can fuck with me. I'm sorry, babe.
I know.
There's nobody. I will run circles. You can think, don't let this wait for you, because I will run circles around you. I do consider myself a really good worker. I do take pride, and sometimes I may not like it, or may not even feel like going to work, but it does not show that I do not want to be at work at my customers' homes. It does not show that. It does not show that I don't want to be at work when I'm around, you know, the managers and stuff like that. It does. You won't never see that from me. Like, you don't want to be here, because man, I gave it my 100% every single time. Even when I was sick, gave it my 100 every single time. And like I said, for them to do that, it was kind of crazy. I can't believe I intimidated someone as far as they had to let me go. Yeah. So I got wrongfully let go, man. I got wrongfully terminated. And this not gonna be the last time they hear from me, especially the middle people, because they've been doing some shady work throughout every time I've been there. Like, every time I've been working since with this vendor, they've been kind of like hiding stuff. Like, they don't want to tell me about certain things. Like, I know every week I make pretty good money and stuff like that, but I'd be like, well, something's off. So let me see why maybe this one little thing is off.
His last check was short. How much?
Yeah, my last check was short at least $1,000. It was like,
we ain't talking about a couple $100.
No, it was like a whole grand, short, literally. And this is why we was away from. We was on vacation. You know, I actually busted my ass that week period just because I know I was gonna get paid while we was on vacation.
And coming back when his rent due.
And when his rent due and stuff like that.
Rent ain't cheap. So
yeah, they did me bogus, y'all. But you know, I'm gonna come full force. The EEOC will be contacted, and I'm gonna start the process. I got exactly 180 days. But I'm not gonna let this kind of like build up.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna go ahead and take care of it right away. And
it's just hard because now.
So now I'm doing DoorDash, y'all, until I figure something out.
Yes, y'all, we doing DoorDash, and
we're doing I'm doing DoorDash right now just to try to get some money.
We have a college student.
We got a college student, so
we got bills. We got 2 card notes. We got bills, like we got big boy bills.
Yeah, it's definitely big boy. We told y'all our rent is.
It's expensive as hell.
It's
$2,400.
25. Almost 25, 25.80. 24.80.
To be exact.
Mind
you, my baby's birthday, our anniversary is on the 8th. Our baby birthday is on the 13th.
Everything happened like right.
Christmas.
For it to happen during the holiday season, it's like they really didn't give two about me.
And this was what I was telling my husband. I said, babe, it's so like. From now on, we have to have in our mindset, like, this is not forever. You know what I'm saying? Even when you think it's forever, even when you think that, you build a relationship with these companies, it's not that unless it's your own. Because he didn't put in so much work, so much money into your company to build your company to where it's at. And you could have had, if you want to go to another vendor, you bring Oscar along? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because... that's what my camera's getting hot. So he's a good worker. He put in all this money, all this time for y'all to just kick him to the side and say, I don't care.
Yeah, and it was the middle people. Like I said, it was them. Because like I said, I got my contract directly through them, and they get their contract with the bigger company.
Right.
So the bigger company they can fight for you, but when it's time for that little company to want to let somebody go, they can't really do nothing about it. I didn't get flagged where I'm like I guess because obviously he's texting me now saying you can sign up with them. So like I said, I didn't burn my bridges, because if you burn your bridges and you get let go by the main company, it's like ain't no coming back. You can't work for that company no more, and that is tough. Once one company tells you can't work for them, it's like, dang, you might as well kind of try to find something else to do. So I didn't burn my bridges there.
And that was a good thing to know.
That was a good thing, yeah. Yes. And like I said, obviously, I'm getting texts right now.
Right.
And he just sent me the contact information for the other corporation. And once we get done with this, I am going to make some calls.
But it's just hurtful because, don't nobody want to lose their job. You know what I'm saying? Especially around holidays and, it's just hard.
Yeah, we got really emotional yesterday. I mean, it was really sad. Not that it was sad. It was really more of like, damn, what am I gonna do? Yeah. Because I know my wife, she stays at home and stuff like that. But God was allowing me to be able to do that. And my wife be at home with our kids, so when they get home or when they leave for school, she's still here and stuff like that. So it was just a blessing, honestly, to be able to do so all these years and stuff like that. And now that this happened, it's like, damn, it's crazy because I feel like, as a provider, and as the household and it's just
the man of the house.
It's just like it's tough. It gets tough because you don't want to see your kids. Like my oldest, right? She did get kind of emotional, and she's more understanding now that she's older. What that means and stuff like that. My kids, the younger ones, I told them and stuff like that. They looked.
We don't keep nothing from our kids.
They did look kind of like, dang, Yeah, they looked like
they
that.
They understand,
but they do understand. But I don't have nothing for my kids. We don't have nothing for my kids. So it's like they need to know because this is life, and you can't hide life from your kids.
Absolutely.
And that's the problem. Why kids now I would say we kind of shelter our kids in a way, but in a way where it's protecting them and stuff like that. But some people won't even talk about how life could hit you and stuff like that. And this is one of those situations where we got hit, and now the life is lifing right now.
Absolutely.
So I'm just trying to see what's going on. I'm not saying I can't always go back to work because I already got some offers.
Yeah.
Those offers, of course, I'm a travel tech, so that means either me going away from my family.
Absolutely.
But if I could stay back in that same spot, then that's what I would do.
But we just wanted to bring this to you guys because it's just like so. It's just sad for to do so much for companies, and like anything happen, they will replace you like it ain't nothing.
But see, this the thing is nothing happened.
Right.
Nothing happened.
Right.
According to what they said it was a misconduct because I didn't report it. Supposedly a damage claim. It was a damage claim that I guess I drilled through the wrong side. I was not even aware that I did that because the cable still went through. So the cable still went through. So when we was trying to investigate this issue, I did go with the owner of the middle company. I went with him to investigate and to talk to the customer, and the customer was like, Oscar was awesome. Oscar was awesome. Yeah, this happened, but it was a little small hole that my husband could fix. Forget about the damage claim. I know I reported that's something because I wanted you guys to know what happened. But I don't want no compensation for it. Just leave it alone. The only thing I do want fixed is when they buried her line, her fiber line to her house from the backyard, they left a big old ugly trench, and it looks like with the rabbit, what's her name, the silly rabbit going through the hole, and it looks all bunched up.
Gotcha.
It kind of looks like that, and it's a really, really nice brand new neighborhood that they want their yard fixed.
Right.
Simple as that, and that had nothing to do with me. And my customer, like I said, my customer told the owner, was like, Oscar was great. I don't even want that. I want this issue fixed. So leave this alone. I still just wanted you guys to be aware of what happened, but leave that alone because Oscar was great and my husband can fix this. And that was that.
That was that. And when the owner, the middleman owner, said said, because it was a damage claim, the outside, the main owner, he looked like, what? Like, that's not even what we discussed.
Not the main owner, the regional manager.
The regional manager.
Yeah, because he said, we left you go because of misconduct, not reporting the damage claim. And I was like, I thought that got resolved. So I was like, the damage claim? I looked at the regional manager, and he looked at kind of lost, too. Like, this is not what we even was talking about. But, like I said, before we left on vacation, the owner and his wife came and talked to the regional manager to let them know that they wanted to part ways with me, and the regional manager called me and told me just that they've been wanting to part ways with me.
After they let him go, they
wanted to part ways with me anyways, and it's all business for them. That is all business for them. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm at home, y'all, for a minute until I get back on my feet. It's tough. Got some decisions to do as far as where I want to go. And that's that, y'all. Just wanted to give you guys an update.
That's why I haven't been live on TikTok. If you haven't followed your girl on TikTok, follow your girl. I will put it down there. And yeah, we just trying to, wrap our head around everything. And Alexa, stop. We're just trying to wrap our head around everything and just, figure out what's our next move. So after this video is posted, I will be dropping the videos for Texas. It's a lot of them, so I'm gonna do part 1, part 2, part 2, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 of Texas trip. That's how I'm probably like title them. And yeah, y'all, I didn't do Vlogmas because listen, we came back on Vlogmas day 1 and I just was not prepared. So yeah, it is what it is. So Bay's here. We're gonna try to get this tree decorated, pull out this decorations and stuff like that, and still try to get y'all some little Christmas videos and stuff like that. But just keep us in your prayers, y'all.
Definitely keep us in your prayers, y'all. We need it.
Yes, we do.
We definitely need it.
you know, everything happens for a reason, because, you know, when we left Texas, I ain't gonna even lie, we like, oh my goodness, we love Texas. Like, oh my goodness, like, we love Texas. And so I was praying, you know, because sometimes you don't, well, not sometimes, all the times, you don't want to move or make any decisions without God telling you first. And I did. I prayed to God and I asked him, you know, to show us the way. And, you know, this could be his way of showing us the way. So, you know, like I said, just keep us in your prayers. And we the Bravos, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
With one window closed, a garage open, honey. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
So, yes, we got this. And, yeah, y'all continue to follow us. Subscribe if you are new here. Welcome to the Bravo Familia. And if you guys been rocking with us since day one, honey, welcome back. We love you guys so much. And, yeah, we'll see y'all later. I don't know. One day I need to do us a little live, Liddy live. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But, yes, y'all. We love you guys so much.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Peace, love, hair grease. Nah.
Out of here.
But, yes, y'all. We love you guys so much. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, share, like, and comment. And hit that notification bell so every time we upload a banger, you'll be notified, honey, because you are special. And if, like you always know, God is love. Love is God. One love. Bye.